take it real soon. You know we got what you need, baby, so take it along.
As everybody was that was playing, and it's so many great games. You saw it all, you felt it all, you heard it all. We have a brand new king of cornhole.
All right, well, I'll tell you something. As this next match steps up here, well done. Jeff and Michelle Massey, who we have not ever seen play on center court before. You'll see them here moving right to left. That was Jeff, his wife Michelle, in the gray shirt. There's a airmail there, and the unconventional Robert Harper airmail that we saw earlier in the seniors final. He's got a purple jersey on. He's got one added to his collection. His partner Velvet Bledsoe. Another one, a purple jersey. Now look at that right there. See, now that we were laughing about that Rainmaker airmail that he throws, but he did say his coach back in the day told him shoot it.
Shoot it high. Good things happen, man.
Big high arc. We talked a little Steph Curry. So he is our seniors champion. Is Robert Harper, Velvet Bledsoe, both of them hailing from Arkansas against Jeff and Michelle Massey. What did he tell us? He's been playing a couple years. She's been playing what? 7 or 8 months?
Yeah, that's it. 7 or 8 months. And she's another one of those wives that sitting back watching her husband play and decide, hey, man, I might can do that. And here she is on center stage in a loaded co-ed field. This team is come out of nowhere.
Well, I'll tell you, we have talked about that. We joke about the purple jersey being the champion's jersey. I don't know that we've had a major this year where we've seen more divisional champions. This looks like a convention of Barney's or Grimaces from McDonald's, to be honest with you, the amount of purple that we're seeing. It is, as you mentioned, the Purple Rain on Branson, Missouri. So they're going to take a couple of more practice pitches here just to get acclimated to center court.
You have to take a look at the Masseys. You heard what they told us when we were talking to them, Finn. They've been married 32 years, and neither one of them look 32 years old.
No.
What is going on here in Springfield, Missouri?
It was crazy. Both of them educators, which is great. I think Jeff told us he's getting ready to retire, and look at that. It's just insane. That is one of those Steph Curry kind of tosses. It's up, and he almost got it again. Now, that's not how he shoots every airmail, but that is a lot of fun when the bag leaves the frame and then reappears.
I'll tell you what, I thought he was just joking around, and
no,
that's his real airmail.
All right.
Last down and back.
Frank Gears, the cornhole dude, is giving the ladies their final down and back.
I got to look at Velvet, looked over at him with a sly smile and said, thank you. I've got to know Velvet a little bit. She's a really good player, and you talk about people that get on me about proving them wrong. She's one of the first ones that comes up to me, and she's already been on me about Robert Harper winning the seniors.
Yep. Why you didn't pick her?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't pick him. She's taking up for him. I said, because I'm never going to pick against my man Michell. You know, me and Michell.
Oh, I know.
We'll go way back now.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing what this game has to offer. I would love to see a tight game. We never see blowouts on this center court, which maybe the announcer's curse. I don't believe so. I can't wait to see the game that Jeff and Michelle bring to center court.
Yeah, they don't have any jerseys. They just come up and play some cornhole.
Yes, they did.
So I see the nerves. Nerves can get you on that center court. I promise you. I've been there and done that.
Oh, there it
and
was.
Eric Heinerman's been there and done that. Center court can bring out some shots that you didn't think you had in your bag,
Well,
and not good ones either.
I don't know if you just saw that final warm-up shot there from Robert,
I did.
but I don't know if that's a little gamesmanship with Jeff standing next to him when he throws one that high and he drops the airmail. Oh, they've been told to bring it.
Bring it.
ACO founder and president Frank, the Cornhole Dude Gears, our top seed, or our higher seed, I should say, that would be Robert and Velvet, the number 3 seed in the tournament. We'll have that first bag. Taters have been exchanged between Velvet and Michelle, and it is game on.
Look at this. We've had the 1, the 2, and the 3 seed all in the elimination bracket, and the 27 seed is sitting in the king seat.
Sitting in the king seat. How about that? So Velvet lays the dirty bag to start. It gets cleared. Michelle steps up, lays one right down
Michelle,
the middle.
man. Get you some, Michelle.
I'll tell you what. All right, I'm holding my tongue because right now I've never been more irritated in my entire life. Okay, there's a little bit of my game right there. I'm sorry about that, Michelle, but I'll be honest with you. If she went 4-bagger right up the middle with 7 months under her belt, I was going to throw this headset down and go out and go to the bar.
Nobody wanted to see a 4-bagger more than I did. I'm going to tell you right now, I like the way she came out firing, man.
She certainly did. She took advantage of that first dirty bag by Velvet, and they jump out to Jeff and Michelle to an early 2-0 lead.
Now, Robert may want to get into an air show with let's see.
And he has that.
He has that.
He pulls it down just to his hip, and then he just launches it out of his hand. It's like his whole body, the right side, just kind of flips it up and out. But you know what? It doesn't. It's not how. It's how many.
Oh, and
all right. So
looks like the nerves might have been on the husband's end a little bit.
It's going to cost him a little bit. He's going up.
Boom! There it is.
How about that? What an unconventional but effective airmail.
What did he say earlier? Shoot it high and good things happen,
and good things happen. That's exactly
right.
That was fantastic.
Yes.
And that is going to change the dynamic specifically on the scoreboard. Taking that first bag back. Velvet takes it and lends it right up the center. Nice little blocker. But based on what Michelle was doing earlier, it looks like that right side of the hole, she's got no problem whatsoever. So that bag off the back provides another opportunity. She's going to come in and take right to left.
Tell you, Velvet acts like she might have a little nerves going on. That's
a little
good
bit.
bag
That's
right
nicely
there.
done, but that opens the middle back up for Michelle, which
leaves a little short.
That stickier, tackier bag, boy, that was nicely done there to sneak it in that little bit of space that was available.
Oh.
Well, she's be able to push one in, and that's going to be a 3 spot to Robert and Velvet. But you know what? I think she's a little bit victim of the tackiness of the center court board. I think a couple of those bags probably with just a little bit less humidity might have gone.
They're throwing those cat bags, and they're fairly slick. Nice bag right there.
The cat 3s, is that what they said?
Yeah, cat 3s. Mm-hmm. And they will play a little faster than some of the other bags. Now Robert can get this back even.
All right, he's
misses.
built a little foundation there to the left. And
I think Michell would have liked to see him miss some of those. There he goes up and over again, but he didn't get the drag.
Not able to get the drag, but that one looks like it is poised to fall.
Oh.
And, well, how about that? No blood after all of that. Right. So much action up top above the sunroof.
Yeah.
And all of that for the wash.
That's right. Let's see if Velvet can lock in. She's a really fine player. Just like I said, I think nerves got her the first couple rounds.
That one found a way to leak in. Nicely matched by Michelle.
Like I said, I was so impressed that first round by Michelle. She's just throwing bags, man. She's not going to get nervous on center court.
I was about to tell all of you guys to take a hike, and I was going to go take a lesson from her because not one of you has been able to help me, but she might.
That's right. Oh, you didn't do that bad, just that.
No, that's funny. She comes into with that little 45-degree angle, and that was just what she needed. And it's smart to play from that side of the board based on the angle of the bag that she's throwing. So,
Velvet holding that
13 on
beverage in her hand.
Yeah, 13 on 2. So Harper able to release that first bag. He seems to be moving just a little right on almost everything here. Except for the ones that are in
Except
the
that
middle
one.
that drag the other ones in. You know, what do I know?
Yeah, oh, and that's not good right
No,
there.
that's rough for Jeff.
Poor Jeff.
And that's going to cause a problem for him because I don't know that he is as comfortable with an airmail type shot. Look at that. He's going to experiment with that high arc. Just a little bit over. Now Jeff has a
nice to get the wash.
Nicely done. The opportunity to do so, and he does. And that 2 years of experience, and they play a lot of cornhole at home, and they do very well in the different tiers that they play. But I do love the fact that, and they're from just up the road, 30, 40 minutes from here, just outside of Springfield, Missouri. I love that they took the opportunity to be here in Branson, and I have a feeling we will see them again in just a couple of months.
I'll tell you what, man, they have no reason to hold their head if they don't win this game, because they came out of nowhere and they made it to center court on the co-ed. And I'll tell you what, I admire the heck out of them. It was a good bag by Velvet.
And Michelle, oh boy, and it ticked just a little bit off her bag there on the left and gave it enough to sit up on the backside. There was no reason that bag should not have fallen.
That's right. And that's 20-2, and we, man, barring a comeback, this might be our biggest margin of victory on the year, I think.
Right. Well, and honestly, we talked about it. I mean, as you mentioned, Jeff and Michelle Massey, absolutely nothing but a puffed out chest and pride being here on center court. But I'll tell you what, this is what is known as a learning experience.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This is one, how about that, up and over on the backside. Nicely done. And
and Jeff gets the
nicely
wash.
done.
Yeah.
He needed it, and he got it, and it was well done. But he almost looks as if he is embracing what perceives to be the inevitable.
Yeah, nothing to lose there with that shot either. So,
well, 20-2, that's a pretty substantial lead. But as we always say, no lead.
That's right.
Is safe.
Oh,
nice
good
bag from Michelle. Velvet's bag should fall.
Yeah. Interested to see if Velvet and Robert were to pull this out to match against the Fretwells. Fretwell's one of my favorite teams of all time.
Oh, it's very nicely done. Robert Harper and Velvet Bledsoe, the ticket to the next round, the elimination bracket quarterfinal here on center court in Branson, Missouri. But Jeff Massey, Michelle Massey, that's great stuff. Right up the road, Springfield, Missouri, just outside of Springfield, throwing those cat threes. But that was very nicely done. We're going to have the opportunity to talk to Robert for a second time today here in the post-match. We're going to have them step back here, and we're going to put them on camera because they are just delightful to look at. Congratulations, you guys. Step over there if you would. Make sure we frame you up because we want to get both of you in here.
Absolutely.
Congratulations. Good to see you
Thank
over
you.
here again.
Good to see you again.
The purple jersey looks good on you as it did earlier. You've got another one to add to your collection.
Yep.
And winning the seniors today. But Velvet, I know you were always on the top of this guy's list when it comes to predictions for who's gonna win this, who's gonna win that, and you're also probably the number one person who blows him up for not picking the right people as well.
Right. I do. I'm not very quiet about anything.
Yeah, she wears me out. Let's just go ahead and say that, man.
So this one you were playing, Jeff and Michelle, a couple from just up the road, about 30, 40 minutes from here. And it was great to see them come out. And she's been playing about 7 months, I think she said. He's been playing about 2 years.
She did really well.
Yeah, she came out first three right down the center. And then that fourth one, she pulled a fin. That's what I like to call it, where you throw three right where you want it, and another one goes to the post office in the next town.
Yeah, it happens.
But you know what? Nothing to be ashamed of, even though you guys really put it to them. But I saw one of those high arc airmails too, and I didn't know if you were doing that in warm-ups to just play with him a little bit in the head, or if you were really practicing that shot.
No, I like to stay loose, so I'll probably throw a little higher than I normally would during warm-ups. But sometimes Velvet will tell me, you got to be high and be at the back of the hole. So I do have to practice it because I do whatever Velvet tells me to do.
So does everyone.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me ask you a question now.
Does everyone.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me ask you a question now. Y'all going up against a great team in the Fretwells. What's going to be your strategy here?
To win.
Well, I know I know you want to win, but
Right.
do you have a strategy? You're just going to try to put them in the hole.
So I'm going to try to block and then see if he can airmail with me.
Yeah.
Or she.
Oh man! Well, we shall see. That
Yeah.
was really quite something to watch. Those purple jerseys, obviously, very well earned.
Thank
Congratulations on moving into the semifinals. We'll look forward to seeing you on the center court here.
Thank you very much.
In just
Thank
a
you.
moment. Nicely done. All right. How about that, Robert Harper and Velvet Bledsoe? Nicely done. We will see them again here on center court. It looks like.